So you read the title right. In this video, I'm going to be breaking down how I went from 1,000 followers to over 53,000 followers by literally doing this one thing. I know this is not clickbait. If you're stuck at 200 views right now, you're stuck getting no followers, and you don't know how to actually grow your Instagram, I'm going to be telling you the one thing I did that was probably one of the biggest factors as to how I actually blew up on Instagram. I went from literally getting 200 views to every single one of my videos to get me to 53,000 followers. I literally got millions and millions of views here after doing this one thing and changing it. So this one thing is what took me from this to this, and I'm going to tell you in this video. So what is it? It's content research. Content research is by far the most important thing when trying to grow on social media and actually trying to get leads from your content, right? If you're trying to get leads from your content, you need to be someone people trust and relate to and actually see as someone that's a credible resource, right? And to do that, it's all down to content research. But why is it so important? It's so important because without content research, your content is guesswork, right? There's no strategy behind your content. You're posting from emotion, not data. You're taking shots in the dark, and you're not creating the content your niche wants to see. So when I was stuck at 200 views, right, I was just not doing any content research. I was thinking, hey, okay, you know what? This content idea might perform well, so I'm just going to try it out. And there was no strategy behind my content. So that was a huge mistake I was making, because content research is like an ad, right? When you run your own ad campaigns, you basically do a lot of things and you do what works, right? You're not going to test 5 creatives and then do the creative that performs the worst, right? Like, you want to, it's kind of like that. You want to go into your niche and find the best performing content ideas. So with content research, your content is proven to perform well, right? Your content is actually backed by data, and you're going to be creating content that actually works in your niche, and you're going to be maximizing your chances of going viral. This is how you can predictably get leads from your social media. So for example, right here, look at this. And this is my first ever video where I went viral. Now, normally when people go viral for their first time, it's like 100K views, 500K views, rarely 1 million views. But my first ever time I went viral was literally 10 million views, which is crazy. And keep in mind that I was literally getting 500 views to 1,000 views every single video. And then literally 5 days later, once I implemented this new content strategy of heavy content research, I literally blew up. So, and this one video got me 20,000 new followers. And that's all because of content research. But how do you actually do content research? Basically, content research is where you go into your niche and you find what works. So for example, you can go to the 5 biggest creators in your niche, find their best performing content, and then replicate it for yourself. That is literally exactly what I did to get my video here, right? So I went into a really big creator in my niche, that was always performing so well. Their videos are so big, and I went through their followings. I went on their reel, and I went through their reels, right? And then I just scrolled. I found their best performing content, and I was like, okay, cool. I'm gonna get right. I'm gonna do this. So their best performing piece of content was this topic right here, but I didn't straight up copy it. I made it better, right? So their hook could have been a little bit better, right? Their CTA at the end of the video, it could have got more engagement if they positioned it right. So I made the CTA than the hook better. I made the information a little bit easier to understand, and their video got 1.8 million views and mine got 9.7 million views. Right? So I took a proven concept, I made it better, and then I posted it, right? That's kind of like how every single business in the world works. And that's what you need to be doing. So if in your niche, you can go to a big creator, find their best performing content, replicate it for yourself, see what they did wrong, see how they could have made it a little bit easier to understand, a little bit easier to flow, a little bit easier to watch, and a better hook, and then do that and take the proven concept, right? Now, seriously, posting content that's backed by data is what you need to do if you want to grow. And I know this works because I took one of my clients from 13K followers to over 127,000 followers after doing content research, right? Keep in mind that it took him years to get 13K followers, and then our team came in, did content research in his niche, created a really specific strategy for his brand, and he's a sales coach, right? And we took him to over 127,000 followers, right? And that is what happens when you do content research. But it really is all about content strategy. If you have no strategy behind your brand, then again, you're just going to be posting content with guesswork. There's no strategy behind your content. And you never want to be at the point where you're posting from emotion, not data, right? You don't want to be like, oh, I'm going to do 3 things to do this because I think it's going to perform well. You want to be doing what actually works in your market. So if you're a business owner that wants to get high quality leads and build a strong personal brand while only really spending an hour a month, like how my clients do here, then you can watch the free training in my description below, and you can learn exactly how you can do that and build a dominant personal brand. But yeah, this is a pretty short video today because I just want to get this point across. I hope you guys found value from it, and I'll see you in the next video.